Hello, my name is Andrew Burkamp, and I am a licensed psychotherapist and certified Kundalini Kriya yoga teacher. And today I'd like to share with you a very simple and effective technique for helping to calm your body and your mind. This technique is called the belly breath. It's a very simple technique where we allow our breath to move down into our bellies, where we take a fuller and richer breath. And when we do so, we naturally connect with the part of our system known as the parasympathetic nervous system. This part of our system naturally helps us to calm and relax ourselves and to be more at ease. You might notice that when you're feeling stressed or anxious, if you check in with your breath, you may notice that you're often breathing from your chest. And when we breathe from our chest, we often are not taking in as much oxygen. And we're often feeling a little more tense and uptight. We might even have our shoulders kind of more tense and rigid. So when we allow our breath to move down into our belly, we're allowing our breath to become more richer and fuller. So we take in more oxygen and also allowing our body to relax and be more at ease. So to begin, I'd like to invite you to check in with where your breath is today by starting to breathe. Become aware of your breath, either through your nose or your mouth, whatever's more comfortable to you. And begin to notice the feeling of your breath. So as with any meditation and breathing practice, it's often more effective the more we're able to feel and connect with the feeling of our breath. So as you breathe in, you might feel maybe the coolness of the air as it flows in. You might feel the sensation of the air touching the back of your throat. And begin to become aware of where the breath naturally comes to rest in your body. Does it stop in your chest? Does it travel all the way down into your belly? And as it begins to move back out of your body, notice how the breath feels as it moves outward. You might notice the breath feeling a little warmer as it travels out through your mouth or nose. Some meditation teachers ask their students every time they sit for meditation to become aware of their breath and to learn and become aware of a new aspect of their breath each time they sit. This can be a very cool way to become more acquainted with your breathing, with your breath, each time you sit for a practice. So now that we're connected with our breath and the feeling of our breath, I'd like you to begin to allow your breath, if you're not already doing so, to travel down into your belly. And one way to do this is to actually bring your hand to your belly, so you can become more aware of your belly breathing in and out. Taking nice, deep breaths. This is the simplest version of the belly breath that you can do at any time of day by simply checking in with your breathing and noticing where your breath is resting, where it's coming to rest. If you're feeling stressed or anxious, You might notice that you're breathing more from your chest, and if that's the case, you can simply take a little time to allow your breath to move down into your belly. And take a few deep breaths. And just taking some time to check back in with your breathing from time to time. Allowing your breath to move down into your belly. If you have a little bit more time, you can add an element to this breathing practice where we go on a little vacation. So at this time, I'd like to invite you to close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. If not, you can keep your eyes open. And we're going to go on a little trip to a beautiful body of water. I'd like you to connect with a body of water that feels peaceful and relaxing to you. Maybe it's an ocean or a lake. Maybe a place you've been to before. Or maybe it's someplace you'd like to visit. And as you connect with this peaceful and relaxing scene, you'll begin to notice that on the surface of the water, the waves, the gentle rolling waves, are connected with the movement of your own breathing. You'll notice that as you breathe in, the waves are rolling upward, and as you breathe out, the waves are gently rolling downward. Breathing in as the waves roll up. Breathing out as the waves roll down. I'd like to invite you to connect with this scene with all your 5 senses. You might see the color of the water. You might hear the sound of the waves rolling. Meeting the beach. You may smell, if you're at the ocean, the smell of salt in the air. Maybe even taste salt on your tongue. Maybe you feel the warmth of the sun coming down, bathing you in its light. Or maybe the coolness of the water. As the waves continue to roll gently and smoothly across the surface of the water, connected with the rhythm of your breath. You might even notice that the sound of your own breath sounds like the waves of the ocean as they roll in and out. So I'd like you to spend a little bit of time letting go and allowing yourself to fully experience this beautiful scene, this beautiful and relaxing scene. So you continue to breathe Noticing the rolling waves connected with your breath. And when you're ready, I invite you to slowly and gently, at your own pace, begin to transition back into the room that you're in. Begin to gently open your eyes. And as you do so, I invite you to stay connected with the gentle rolling rhythm of your belly breath. And as we reconnect with our surroundings, I'd like to invite you to take a moment to check in with your own body, mind, and emotions. Just noticing any differences from when you started practicing this breathing technique. So I give thanks to the grace and guidance of my Guru, Yogi Raj Gurunath Siddhanath, and I thank you for joining me today. Love, peace, and healing to you. I look forward to connecting with you again.